Good morning, everyone. Here is a 5 a.m. morning routine. Now that I am married, I still try to wake up earlier whenever I can. But before I get into my morning routine and all of the chaos and cooking that is involved, I hope this video motivates you to start your mornings early too. So the night before, I made some chicken salad as well as some dumplings, but I accidentally burned the dumplings because I'm always multitasking when I'm cooking. Not a great idea, but don't worry, we peeled off the skin so we didn't eat it, and then we had a little Bible study together before we wind down for the rest of the night. I always need 8 hours of sleep, but if you're doing the math, this is 6 hours of sleep because my husband sleeps later, so I end up staying up later. And now, good night. I actually woke up right before my alarm today. Stop. Oopsie, sorry if that was way too bright, but we've both been waking up at 5 a.m. so I can go to my workouts and then he works out with his friends. Hi, husband. We say last one out makes the bed, and this morning he got up before me. I always start off the morning by drinking water. I probably drink about 8 ounces of water right when I wake up, and I also refill my cup so that I always have water with me. I am rereading this book. I read it about 2 years ago, but it's called Money, Possessions, and Eternity by Randy Alcorn, and it's a biblical perspective on how to handle our finances. This chapter was on generosity, and I wanted to remind myself, especially in the beginning of the year, why we have finances, why God entrusts us with money, and the fact that giving should feel sacrificial. I am not perfect at this, but something new I'm trying this year is following a praying schedule. So basically every day I am praying for a different group or different family member in my life.
Today we're going to pray for our church family.
Of course, praying is not like me talking to God like a vending machine and asking him to do whatever I want, but to earnestly seek his will and his plans for our lives and making it align with our hearts. It's also okay to earnestly ask and seek for things to change in our lives, but ultimately he is in control.
Amen.
Now it's time for our sponsor, and thank you so much to Parade for sponsoring this video and providing me really cute PJs. So I usually sleep in my old college shirts or literally anything that is stretchy, but Parade is a female and Latina founded company by Cami because she was tired of the lack of inclusivity and sustainability. This dream long sleeve button up is Luxe Satin and feels so stretchy and breathable. I got the matching Luxe Easy Sleep Short, and this is literally the cutest sleepwear set that I own. It feels high quality and I love how soft it is. I also got their matching Support Lift Scoop Bralette, which is seamless and it looks cute with my PJs or with my workout clothes. It fits great and is breathable while supporting me in all of the right places. Parade offers sustainable basics from extra small to 3XL in affordable prices. Seamless Universal is the world's first carbon-neutral seamless undergarments. They're made from certified recycled materials with a 100% responsibly sourced cotton lining. If you want that seamless look, this one's for you. Use my code MAYASALE to get 25% off the entire site. No minimum purchase necessary. Click the link in my description for 25% off site-wide. Alrighty, now it's time for me to tackle on the outside world by wearing outside clothes. My workout class starts at 6:10, so I have a little bit of time to stretch in the morning. I recently went to a stretch lab where professionals stretch you, and they told me that we should be stretching 10 to 15 minutes every single day. I do find that stretching can be boring sometimes because it's very slow and I always have to think of, okay, what am I stretching today? So I've been thinking about what is going to open up my hip flexors, what is going to stretch out my hamstrings, and what is going to help my back. Then I actually ended up running late to carpool with my friends, so I brushed my teeth for 2 minutes and then headed out the door.
Check in. You should check in.
I had to rush into class because I had to pee before class started. I look stressed, but really I just had to pee. And then I was all ready for my 50-minute workout. I decided to shower at home today, and I finally opened my Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Body Wash, and I've been using Vega more on my hair. They say it prevents your hair from falling out in the shower, and I feel like it has been helping. We are going to make my most favorite smoothie. It is beautiful and delicious and filled with protein and collagen and fantastic. But first I need a little bit of caffeine because I didn't get 8 hours of sleep last night. And if I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I just dread through the day. I am tutoring later today and I want to make sure I don't take a nap. No naps today. So I just have a little bit of caffeine. And by caffeine, I don't mean coffee, I mean tea. If you are ever in California, and if you go to the SoCal/Irvine OC area, Oribe is one of the best milk tea places I've ever had. And their milk is actually dairy free, and they actually use dairy free milk. Yeah! Okay, if I drink too much too fast, I'm gonna be super wired. Currently 8:13. If you only have one blender, which is very normal, most people only have one, you can go ahead and do the first part, wash your blender, then do the second part. So I threw in all of the yellow things such as pineapple juice, mangoes, pineapples, and banana. Then I threw in some collagen protein and blended it all up. I then took the rest of the pineapple juice, poured it in, and blended it with some vanilla protein powder as well as some frozen dragon fruit that I got from Costco. Then I pour a little bit at a time of each color so that it looks all pretty, but it is delicious. It is a tropical dream, even though it's cold outside. I'll always crave a smoothie no matter the temperature. So delicious. So much is happening here. Also feel like I need some substance in my stomach, so I'm gonna make some French toast. Very simple recipe. I learned this in middle school and I have not forgotten it. To our bowl, we need 1 egg. A splash of almond milk. That's good. Just a splash. And then a ton of cinnamon. You mix everything up with a fork, and then I just cut a piece of bread in half and tossed it in there. It is now 8:51. Before I start doing work, I'm going to journal for a little bit. I have been following this journal prompt probably for about 2 years now, maybe even 3. 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 things I'm praying for, and 1 thing I think God is teaching me today. In terms of the prayer request, I also grouped together my worries and my doubts and fears. So I write out my fears and things that I'm worried about, and then those are things that I know I should be consciously praying about, and then asking my friends to also pray for me as well. 2023, almost wrote 2022. Today I was thankful for the ability to move my body. I was thankful for my family, and I was thankful for the opportunity to create videos and to work from home. So my goal is by 9 o'clock, I start getting productive with my YouTube work, Bible study, and also continuing the search of me figuring out, you know, what is next for me. I still want to do YouTube, but is there anything else that interests me or that I can use my time to focus on? Now that I'm working for myself, I feel like having structure is a little difficult because my day is very fluid compared to when I was a teacher. Literally every hour of every day was scheduled because I had to herd all my children to one direction, then bring them over here. And so I'm trying to maintain that schedule for myself, and that takes some discipline. I'm not perfect at it, but we're trying. So on my to-do list today is to script out a couple of YouTube videos. And the reason why I script them is not because I'm trying to create some persona of me that isn't real, but it prevents me from rambling. So when I write a script, it makes sure that I stay on topic and I don't just end up going on a tangent and talking nonstop about really random things. I like to create an outline of what direction I'm going in and then all the video shots that I need to do. After teaching in the classroom for over 40 hours a week, being home all the time does feel a little bit strange to me, and just like anything else in life, it's really not as great as I thought it would be. But still thankful and grateful. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I need to make my thumbnail. 3, 2, 1, go. Was that good? I don't know. You tell me. YouTube live. My brand manager just texted me. He is the one who is in charge of ensuring the brand deals are the ones that I actually want to work with, and then he gets 20% of whatever the payout is. It has been 1 year since I've had a brand manager. I feel like it does really help to have someone vouch for you and to know your worth, but I'm also trying to learn how to release control because I like to control things. You guys saw how much tea I drank from that cup. It really wasn't that much, but I feel really hyper and I feel like I'm talking a lot faster than I normally do, and that's because I drank the oolong tea as my caffeine. Someone called this a tombstone and I was like, what? This is our wedding sign, sir. Then I went back on the computer to continue editing. I probably edit for about 10 hours a week. It's a rainy, rainy day. I'm going to make some chili for a rainy day. So I decided to record this morning routine video all the way until lunchtime because technically then it's no longer the morning. So we're gonna go all the way until 11:59 a.m. One of these. Onion, bell pepper. Moving on to this side of the family. Flavors, we need some chicken broth, oregano, pepper, salt, chili powder, cayenne pepper, and then some bay leaves. Wait, actually, I don't think I need this. And then canned items. We need some corn, kidney beans, and this tomato is a bomb. You want to dice up your onions in a cube shape, and then you also want to do the same thing with your bell peppers. Heat up a pan with some oil on medium heat and then throw in the onions and the bell peppers and let them saute. Then I throw in my ground turkey, but you can use ground chicken, ground beef, anything you want. I did 3 little twists of pepper, and then I throw in my chili powder that I got from Trader Joe's. I add cayenne for a kick, and then I add my oregano, and then we just mix everything all up. And then for our liquid, we are using chicken stock. So I never knew if I had to drain the canned tomatoes, but I read online you actually don't have to for chili. But if you want a really thick chili, then you can drain the tomatoes. So I'm gonna drain it because I love thick chili. Toss your canned corns, tomatoes, as well as kidney beans, which I think are more flavorful, and then cover it and cook it for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 45 minutes is a very long time. It's just gonna stir it occasionally. It has thickened up quite nicely. I added some avocado as well as a spritz of lime, and then I'm going to eat it with my tortilla chips. Jajan! Someone from my husband's small group said this was the best chili they ever had in their life. My guilty pleasure show right now is Singles Inferno 2. I'm actually more attached to this season than I was in the first season. I don't know why. I think I just really like the characters. And I love Korean dating shows because they're so wholesome. Holding hands is a really big deal and people get shocked by it. Thank you guys for joining me on my morning routine. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye! And I hope you can wake up earlier if you need to.